Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here, and I'll be doing the free video for Friday, May 17th, 2024. So I just finished making the premium video for the folks in the Gold Room, and we looked at the SPX, the QQQ, we looked at the interest rate, we looked at dollars, and we looked at VIX. And the takeaway from that was that the most likely path for this market, based on the totality of all of those signals, not just from the indexes, but then to currencies and interest rates as well as volatility, is potentially a blow off top. And I think that blow off top could be catalyzed by the NVIDIA earnings coming up. Now, we need to take it one day at a time, of course. Every situation is fluid. But from what I saw on the SPY, the Qs have a 3-day squeeze. The Mag 7 as an index has a 3-day squeeze. Obviously, NVIDIA is a large component of that. Dollar is trading at the daily 200. If that breaks lower, interest rates trading at the daily 200. If that breaks lower, VIX has a sell signal on the weekly chart with a squeeze. If that breaks lower, then the most likely path for the market would actually be some type of massive blow off top that gets everyone involved chasing, right? You already saw a preview of that this week with GameStop and AMC. So the mania potential is high, and then you have all of these component pieces that would feed into it very nicely. So we won't look at any of that in this video, because when we did the work in the premium video, honestly, the setup isn't all that interesting to me. I think you got to buy the pullback. I'm not a buyer at this level. If anything, I'm taking things off today. I would happily add them back on Monday if I get new fresh buy signals. So keep in mind, I would be a buyer on a pullback on the indexes. But there was one thing that I was willing to buy today, and that's what I want to bring you here on the YouTube. So today I was willing to buy some Bitcoin, and I'm willing to buy Bitcoin based on this 3-day setup here. So you can see there on the 3-day chart of Bitcoin, this is the Bitcoin futures. It has a max bull score. It has a recent thrust signal right here. And it also has a trend reversal arrow here. So you get that level of alignment where everything is aligned, everything is green, everything is strong. You hold the 21 for multiple days. You kind of have this flagging pattern here where that's the pole and this would kind of be the flag. And then just to simplify it, you have the max bull score, which accounts for everything we just spoke about, and a nice flat squeeze. So looking for a retest here of right around 70K to the highs, potentially even more. 3-day squeeze could go about a month. So Bitcoin and crypto in general can move a lot over the weekend, and that is the reason for the idea. So I chose to play it through BITO, which is the Bitcoin ETF. I'll also show you Ethereum. Ethereum doesn't have as strong of a setup, but I want to point something out to you here on Ethereum. So with Ethereum, it is trading in what appears to be basing right at this magenta line here. The magenta line is the anchored VWAP for the year. So it takes into account the average price. And in my opinion, it's the most important level of support / moving average that you can have. So if you look at that, it's basically been trading sideways at that level for some time, and that has allowed it to go into a daily squeeze. The scores here are not as good as Bitcoin, but this could change very rapidly if you get a nice big move in either one, right? So chose to play it through Bitcoin just because it's a cleaner chart, but this the fact that Ethereum here has been basing at the anchored VWAP for so long, I think is actually a low-key sign of strength. And so chose to play it through BITO, and that is what we're looking for. So on the indexes, most signals imply that there is a potential blow off top coming up. You have all the pieces for it. You do need to see them play out, so give me some room there, some level of flexibility on that. We'll retouch this idea next Friday, but that's kind of the initial setup that I see going into the NVIDIA earnings. All right, guys, that's my time. Have a great rest of your day on the YouTube. Before you go somewhere else, leave us a like, leave us a comment. Just help us out with the algorithm. So it's always appreciated. All right, guys, catch you next time. Cheers. Hey traders, this is Sam with Simpler Trading. I want to thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully you found the information in it helpful. If you did, leave us a like, leave us a comment. It really does help us out with the algorithm. And if you want to see us trade live with our own real money and be part of the community, come and check us out at simplertrading.com.